A lot of you guys are stuck in this loop of not understanding if a woman with you is actually in love with you or not. And you might have a lot of false assumptions about it. You might be thinking that women actually confess their love through big gestures or dramatic confession, but the truth is actually more subtler than that. And in this video, I really want to talk about what are some of the signs that she actually is in love with you. So, if you're new here, I am Vesh and I'm a men's coach and I help men heal with their traumas, attachment issues, and wounded masculinity in order for them to pursue meaningful connection with women. Now, if you want to work on your traumas, your attachment issues, be it anxious or avoidant attachment, and even if you want to work on your abandonment issues and self worth and confidence, you can reach out to me through Instagram to book a one on one consultation with me. DM me the keyword coach so that I know that you're reaching out to me to book a consultation. And when you do this consultation, I will be using a lot of modalities like inner child work, like hypnotherapy, to actually rewire you at a very subconscious level so that it brings about a change in your personality on a permanent basis and not some temporary quick fix. So, without any further ado, let me take you a little bit inside what goes on in a woman's mind so that you can understand what are some of the signs that she is actually into you and she's interested in you. So, the first sign is her attention actually finds you everywhere. When a woman falls in love, her attention becomes very sharp. Suddenly, she starts noticing what is your favorite drink? What are some of the things that you like to eat? What are some things, that matters to you? This is how a woman actually behaves when she is in love with you because a woman's way of showing love is actually doing small things for the person instead of probably just directly telling the man that, hey, she is madly in love with him. It's a great thing to want a woman who has that emotional maturity to communicate her feelings, but sometimes in the beginning, the attraction is very subtle. And these are some things that you can notice to see, okay, if she is really into you or not. And if she's really into you, sometimes her care is not that very loud, but she notices subtle things about you that you truly like. And it's because your needs actually starts mattering to her, and somewhere within her, she wants to make you happy. And even if you guys go out, or even if you are in a crowded room, her eyes kind of scan for your presence. Because when a woman actually falls in love with you, she kind of feels safe in your presence. So, anywhere she goes, even if it's, let's say, a group event or a group get together, she would be scanning the room to actually notice you, find your presence, to feel that sense of inner safety within her as well. And this isn't performance. It's like when you actually care for someone, your attention naturally flows to that person. The second sign that she actually is in love with you is that she becomes soft in your presence. Now, a lot of women who are more masculine in nature, they do get attracted to men who they can dominate on. But when a woman truly is in love with someone, she softens in his presence. Somehow her femininity starts coming out, as I said, because she kind of feels safe to be with you, which is why she probably started developing feelings for you. Now, I'm just not talking about infatuation or the surface level attraction because she doesn't know you well enough to even determine that if she actually feels safe in your presence. And this is not a conscious thought process. Instead, these things are running very unconsciously in a woman's mind. The world might actually see her as very strong, very independent, but in your presence, if she can become soft, if she can become feminine, that is actually a very first thing that makes a woman fall in love with you, because there are very few men out there who can actually take a woman out of her survival mode. And what is a woman being in her masculine energy? She's in her survival energy because she does not feel safe enough to rest in her feminine energy and to love someone. That is a characteristic of feminine energy. So, when a woman actually is in love, that is where she feels safe for her feminine side to actually come out. And if you are someone who can take a woman out of her survival because your masculine energy is strong, your masculine energy is present, where she naturally feels safe to let her guards down, then trust me, there is no other way for her but to fall in love with you. Third sign is she actually invests emotionally in you and not just practically. And she's not checking in with you just for the sake of it, but she is actually genuinely concerned about you. She cares about you, where she wants to know what are the high points and what are the low points in your day. Now, a woman who is in love with you, she actually wants to weave her emotions with yours. And she won't just randomly ask you about your day just to check in with you, but she genuinely cares about what are the highs and lows in your life. And she wants to actually celebrate your wins. She wants to genuinely feel proud of the hard work that you're doing, but also at the same time, even if you are struggling, she feels the pain. And it's not that she's gonna leave you if she is genuinely in love with you. Now, there are a lot of instances where you end up opening up to a woman and she ends up leaving. Now, it's not that women can't handle it, but you are actually not with a woman who truly loves you. Because if you share vulnerably with a woman who is truly in love with you, she is going to stand beside you no matter what. But it's also not about emotionally dumping on her. It's about having a strong masculine presence for yourself where you are grounded, you have solutions to your problem, but you are actually just sharing with her because she creates that safe space for you. The fourth sign is she lets you see her vulnerability. She doesn't have to pretend as if she is a strong woman in front of you, but instead, somewhere she feels safe enough to show her emotions to you because you are emotionally present as a masculine man. You are not going to shake when she shows her emotions, and she feels the safety built in the relationship or in the connection itself. This is what allows her to even be vulnerable with you. And if she is vulnerable with you, where she is sharing your feelings and she is taking into account whatever solutions, let's say, you are giving her, that is a big sign that she is actually very much into you, because somewhere she actually values your opinion. Again, it's not about giving solutions to women when she is vulnerable, because women are hardly looking for solutions. They just want someone who can hold space for them without actually trying to fix the situation. And once you hold space for her, when she shares something with you vulnerably, later on, when she has calmed down, when she has settled, that is when you can share your opinions with her. And when she trusts you with her fears, her insecurities, because women have a lot of insecurities, and her demons, her dark side, that is a big sign that she's actually falling deeply for you, because she can trust you with her not so great side. And vulnerability in a relationship is actually a very deep offering. If she is giving you that side of hers, that is a big telltale sign that she trusts you. Else, women don't do that. The fifth sign that she's actually in love with you is that she values your presence. When you're not around, she actually misses you. She wants to spend time with you. She wants to do things for you, like, acts of service, words of affirmation, because women love a man the way they want to be loved. So if she is doing small little things for you, that is also a sign that, that's how she likes to be loved. And if you have been with a woman in the past who is not even willing to take out time for you, that was a sign that she is not truly in love with you. Because a woman who loves you, no matter how busy her day is, she would take time out for you. Even if she is caught up in her work, it literally takes 1 minute to send a message saying that, hey, I'm going to have a very busy day, but I will call you or I will message you in the evening. If she can't do these bare minimum things, then that's a big sign for you that this connection is not as deep as you probably think it is. Because if she is in love with you, she would want the person she cares for to know about her schedule and not make excuses as to why she's not able to speak to you. And you will notice that she actually wants to spend a lot of quality time with you, even if it's a small phone call or just going out for lunch or just going out for a evening walk. It's not about having fancy moments together, but it's about the simple things where she just actually wants to be in your presence, even in ordinary places. Another sign that she's in love with you is that she actually starts mirroring your energy. She is not going to overinvest, but at the same time, she's not going to underinvest. Because a woman who you want in your life should be a woman with high self worth. And it's not that she's chasing you because you're playing games with her, because only a woman of low self worth will engage with men who are toxic, who are playing games. It's about her also having her deep self respect, where she values someone who also shows up for her. This is a sign of a woman who is mentally healthy, who has actually worked upon herself because she knows her standards as well. And without realizing it, a woman who's in love with you, she starts adapting to your rhythm. She starts adapting to your schedule as well. Somehow, somewhere, your schedules would start matching up, given that, the profession that she is in and you are in also allows for it. And another big thing that happens when a woman is in love with you, she actually starts imitating your language. There are subtle words that you use that she starts using in her language. There are certain words that you use when you text. She starts imitating that. When she starts acting a lot like you, not in a very weird way, but in, cute little ways, that is a sign that she is very interested in you. And this is not about losing someone's personality, but it's about the rhythm harmonizing with each other, where you guys are actually sinking into each other, because she wants to be a part of your world, because she also wants you to be a part of her world. And the last sign that she's actually in love with you is because her love comes through actions and not just words. Now, if you are with someone whose actions and words do not align with each other, this person truly cares more about themselves than about you. When a person is in love with you, their actions would align with their words. Whatever they say, they do it. They just don't say something for the sake of it to actually kill an argument, but they always follow through on whatever they promised. And there's one big thing: when a woman is actually in love with you, she wants to do little things for you. And I know this even from my personal experience. I'm a woman who's pretty independent. But when I am in love, I actually want to do things for him. I want to do small things like cooking, which I don't do for anyone else. And I would only do it for someone I'm truly in love with. I want to spend as much time as possible with them. And I will send these cute little texts throughout the day so that he knows I'm thinking about him. He knows that I am missing him when I'm not with him. And women are naturally very much affectionate, and they will show you affection when they are in love with you. And if they're not showing you affection, if they're not showing you, words of affirmation and these small little things, somewhere I feel like something could be lacking. Now, everyone is not the same. Everyone has different personalities. So I also do not want to generalize, but a vast majority of women who are in their feminine energy, they do give you words of affirmation. They show you and tell you how much they care for you, how much they love you, how much they even miss you, when they feel it's safe to express all these things. And they also like doing little things like acts of service, like cooking food for you, or giving you a small handmade gift along these lines, or even making some little plans for you here and there. And she does these little things that no one else might probably notice, but for her, it's about showing you that she truly cares about you. And a big thing that a woman in love does is, when she cares about you, she fights for the connection instead of running away. A woman who runs away at the sight of conflict, I'm sorry to say, but she is not someone who's truly in love with you. And also, when a woman is truly in love with you, she actually respects you. She would never raise her voice on you, because she respects your presence in a lot of ways. Yes, she can become emotional, she can become distressed, she can start crying. All of these things are normal. But she would never raise her volume on you, because somewhere deep inside, there is respect for you. And only when there is respect, love can actually follow in that connection. So when a woman falls in love, it's not about performance, but her actions, her vulnerability, the way she behaves, her attention actually slowly starts merging into the life of the man she is actually in love with. And if you ever find yourself in such woman's love, make sure you value that. Do not take it for granted, because you have your own share of traumas, and somewhere internally you become avoidant, or you feel unworthy of receiving her love. If you get this love, make sure you don't take that for granted. You value it, and you give her back also the best of what you can give. So I hope this episode was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.